is Nancy Bouffard in Child Nutrition Programs, and this is a webinar of instructions to help you use our online training tool, which is really a quiz with some reference links for our Summer Food Service Program annual training. This training, these quizzes, only required to be completed by one person from the sponsor. More people can do it, but we need at least one person from each sponsor to complete all of the quizzes. So you should have gotten an email with these different links, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 different topic areas in the quizzes. The quizzes are built into a tool called Zoho, and when you click on the link for one of the quizzes, you will be brought to a location in Zoho. The way the pages are set up, or the way that each quiz is set up, is there's a title, there are a little bit of instructions, then there are links at the top of the page that could bring you into resources. So if you don't know the answer to a question, you could come in to one of the resources and see if you can find the answer. Or you might decide, I just want to go start down on the quiz and see if I can get all the answers right. First thing you need to do is select your sponsor name off the drop-down list. If you're not there, let me know and I'll add you. And your name. Because at the bottom of this page, after you've answered the questions, there'll be a submit link, and I will receive an email with the answers, and this will allow me to score your answers. So that's my plan, is to receive your emails and tell you how you did on each of the sections. So the sections are really short. Each topic area of the 9, you could do one at a time. You don't need to do them all in one sitting. So it could go pretty quickly for you. So then there are a number of questions here. And they're in different formats. These have radial buttons, you can see. The radial buttons allow you to click only one button at a time. You can see it's fairly short. Could take you longer if you don't know the answer to something, or you want to look it up. You might decide to go into one of the links up above and read on the topic, hence the training part of it. And when you click submit, an email is generated. There was a little blip that just said data added successfully in the form reset. See how everything is blanked out and the default values on the answers come back. You may have also noticed there was a little blip over here. That is, for me, Nancy Bouffard, getting an email, a notification saying that somebody submitted an answer. So to get to the different sections, you're going to have to go back to your email and click on the links. But the format is the same on each of the pages. You have references at the top. You can enter your name, sponsor name, your name, and email. You can answer questions. And I want to find one that has some different answers in it besides the format of radio buttons. So let me see if I can do that. So here's one. Which combination of meals are not allowed? And this one allows you to do multiple checks. So you could encounter a different way to answer the questions. But for the most part, they're going to be in the radio button format. And that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. Depending on your experience, you may have more or less reading. You're going to see there are some USDA manuals here with lots of sections, so feel free to read beyond your topic area and learn. And of course, send me an email if you have questions about conducting this training. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to, now that I've recorded this, send an email out to the listserv with the links for the training. Those of you who have already submitted some pages through the old version of the tool, my intention is to score those and to get back to you with the answers. I just haven't had time yet because, as you may or may not be aware, we are also working on getting our new agreement system in. So again, I'm Nancy Bouffard. I'm in Child Nutrition Programs with the State of Vermont in the Agency of Education. And most of you have my contact information. It'll be on the email I send, but my telephone number is 802-479-1207. And email nancy.bouffard, B-O-U-F-F-A-R-D, @vermont.gov.